Susan Choi from the Food Institute here at the 2024 annual Summer Fancy Foods Show right here in New York City. And I am here at the Atalanta booth in front of a really nice line in particular, Cracking Good Cheese. And I'm here with Katie Baldwin, Senior Brand Manager for Atalanta. Katie, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's get into it. Tell us about Cracking Good. We know that Atalanta is no stranger to cheeses. We got unveils, you got Sonoma, you got Snowdonia, many others. But tell us, why Cracking Good? What's so special about this line?
Of course, Atalanta is no stranger to the cheese world, being one of the biggest experts in the industry. And our Cracking Good line encompasses cheeses from the British Isles. So that includes the UK as well as Ireland. So what we have here today is an English cheddar, a Scottish, and an Irish. And really this line specifically encompasses all of the fun that can be had with British pub culture. So talking really about, there's so much joy and it brings in so much slang and fun jokes that I feel like it's really a brand that we can have a lot of fun with.
Exactly. Everyone does love a pub. Everyone loves that culture. Tell us specifically more about the line. Tell us about the products here.
Yes. So our youngest cheese is our Cracking Good mature Irish cheddar. So this one is aged for 9 months. It is one where all three cheeses are made with milk from grass-fed rbst-free cow milk. And so the mature Irish cheddar has kind of that grassy note that is classic for Irish cheddars. It's made in the southeast coastline of Ireland. So it has all those rich mineral flavors in it. So really strong cheese. Then next we have our Scottish extra mature cheddar. And this one comes from the southwest coastline of Scotland. Again, grass-fed. This one specifically aged 12 months. So you're gonna get a little bit more of a crumbly texture with it and a little bit more of a sharper flavor. Classic Scottish quality is to have that kind of bite to it. Then the next one is our vintage English cheddar. Now this one's aged 14 months, so it is the oldest of the three in our portfolio, and you'll get some more of that crystallization from the cultures of the cheese. As it ages, it creates those crystals in it, so you'll get a little bit more of like a crunchy texture. Lots of flavors, a lot of complexity, and almost like some caramel notes to it.
I love those crystals.
Yes.
It's all about the crystals, the umami, the saltiness.
Amazing.
Very good. Okay, so tell us, again, Atalanta, Katie, just possesses such a family of renowned brands. So why did you specifically choose to invest in Cracking Good?
So we saw a lot in the UK cheese set specifically was one-off items or a brand that just had one product portfolio. Particularly when it comes to cheddar, since it is such a space where there are so many different options, we wanted to create something where you could have cheeses from the entire British Isles, really authentic traditional cheeses that it wasn't just a one-off and you could have as a brand block in the set. So we saw customers and shoppers seeking that out when they're shopping for cheddar. So that was kind of the idea behind it. And then we took it, we ran with it, we had a ton of fun with it. I'm really excited from a marketing perspective because I think this brand has just got so much fun to it. I think consumers are really gonna love it.
You can tell just from the packaging, you guys want the consumers to have that experience of fun.
Yes. Cracking jokes and cracking good.
There you go. That's why she's the senior brand manager right there. That's very good. All right, let's get to the taste test.
Awesome.
I want to see what we have here.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So we always say that Cracking Good is no nonsense good cheese. So I can't wait for you to try it. So we have our Irish cheddar, again, aged 9 months. It's gonna have more of like a smooth, buttery kind of texture to it. And you'll see some of those grassy notes come into that flavor profile as well.
Definitely feeling the butteriness. Very interesting.
And this one's the best, I would say, for shredding applications because it's got that softer texture to it. So really good if you want to shred it on top of something. We're also launching it in a food service bulk format later this year. So it's going to be awesome. Restaurants for St. Patrick's Day, it's just going to be so mind-blowing.
So what do we have?
So next is going to be the extra mature Scottish cheddar. So aged 10 months. Again, a little bit more sharpness to it. a little bit more complexity because of that aging. You see it's like a little bit more crumbly. It hits like that sharp immediately.
You really taste the sharpness, the
Yep.
aged flavor. Excellent.
Awesome. And then the third one, do you want a little palate cleanser? Are you good?
Maybe a grape.
Yep.
It's a very
Yeah.
good. It's a good experience.
And I think that's one powerful thing too about this is it is at an approachable price point. I feel like that's one of the struggles that we saw as well. Sometimes cheeses can get to be $10.99, $11.99. This one is an SRP closer to $5.99. So really, really awesome. And like you said, packs a punch, so you get a ton of flavor. So really great use in across all applications.
Great price point, bang for your buck. The flavor
Exactly.
is there. Let's go on to the last pairing.
Awesome. So the last one's going to be that vintage English cheddar. So aged 14 months minimum. And so you can taste those kind of caramel notes in there. It has that rich umami that you were mentioning.
Those flavor crystals.
Yep. And I think one thing too with this line is we wanted to make sure to bring in both the classic UK aging, so the mature, extra mature vintage, but make it approachable. So we wanted to make sure that we put that age. Consumers and shoppers are so obsessed with age in the US that having that note right on the packaging has been so essential for this. So really, really happy to bring a UK portfolio to the US.
Really elevating the portfolio of Atalanta cheeses. Cracking good cheese. Katie Baldwin, Senior Brand Manager for Atalanta, thank you so much for having us and for showing us cracking good cheese. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me. Let's go eat some cheese.
Yes, let's do it.